Breaking news for Social Security recipients. The House has just unveiled a game-changing $9,400 proposal that could see extra payments hitting your bank account as early as next Monday. Are you one of the millions of Americans who could benefit from this unexpected financial boost? What would you do with an extra $9,400 in your pocket right now? Stay tuned, because I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this developing story that mainstream media isn't covering fully. Before we dive into all the details about this potential payment heading your way, take a second to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss critical updates that could put more money in your pocket. If this video helps you understand what's happening with Social Security, smash that like button to help others find this information too. Now let's get into the details of this breaking development. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. For those joining us for the first time, I'm dedicated to keeping you informed about the latest developments affecting your financial well-being, especially when it comes to Social Security and retirement benefits. Today, we're tackling an urgent update that could impact millions of Americans who rely on Social Security benefits. The House has just announced a proposal that could provide eligible recipients with a one-time payment of up to $9,400, with some beneficiaries potentially receiving these funds as early as next Monday. This is huge news that demands our immediate attention. But first, let me ask, have you been struggling to keep up with rising costs lately? Has inflation been eating away at your fixed income? You're not alone. Millions of seniors and disabled Americans have been feeling the squeeze as the cost of living continues to outpace Social Security benefit increases. This proposal aims to address that gap head-on. According to recent reports, select House representatives have introduced legislation. Final deposit. During the last week of April, this spacing would allow beneficiaries to budget more effectively and manage these additional funds over the entire month, avoiding the potential pitfalls of receiving a single large sum. Payment breakdown. While the total amount being discussed is $7,000, current information suggests it might be distributed as three roughly equal payments of approximately $2,333 each. This method is designed to help prevent overwhelming financial systems while ensuring that beneficiaries receive consistent and substantial support at regular intervals throughout April 2025. Who's eligible? Based on preliminary details, these deposits could be available to current recipients of Social Security Retirement Benefits Supplemental Security Income, SSI, Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. However, as with any benefit program, specific eligibility criteria will likely need to be met, and these details might be refined in upcoming official communications. Do you need to take action? A common question is whether beneficiaries need to take any action to receive these deposits. According to current information, payments would likely be processed automatically for eligible beneficiaries, mirroring the process used for regular monthly benefits. Nonetheless, it is crucial to ensure your contact information and direct deposit details are up to date with the Social Security Administration to avoid any potential issues. How will you receive the money? If you receive your benefits via direct deposit, these additional payments will likely be transferred directly into your bank account. If you receive paper checks, the payments would be mailed to your address on file. Make sure your SSA records are current to prevent any delays. Will this affect other benefits? Many are understandably concerned about how these deposits might affect other benefits or assistance programs. Based on similar previous payments, these deposits would likely be classified as special payments rather than regular income, meaning they should not impact your eligibility for programs such as SNAP, Medicare, or Medicaid. For married couples where both spouses receive benefits, the current structure suggests that eligible individuals would receive their own separate deposits, potentially allowing a household to receive up to $14,000 if both spouses qualify. However, this detail may be subject to further clarification. Are these payments taxable? Although final details are still being worked out, it's likely that these payments will be treated similarly to other special payments from the SSA, meaning they might not be considered taxable income. That said, it's always a good idea to consult a tax professional regarding your particular situation to ensure you fully understand any potential impacts. Special notes for SSDI and SSI recipients. For SSDI recipients, the good news is that these payments would likely not affect your disability status or your regular monthly benefits. Your Medicare coverage would remain unchanged, since these deposits are considered separate from your ongoing benefits. For SSI recipients, who must adhere to strict asset limits. The SSA appears to be taking this into account by potentially treating these deposits similarly to previous special payments, which would not count toward asset limits for a specified period. This could provide recipients the chance to use the funds for essential items or necessary expenses without immediately impacting their benefit calculations. Planning ahead for these potential deposits could be crucial. Some beneficiaries might benefit from creating a comprehensive budget that allocates portions for immediate needs, debt reduction, future savings. This ensures that the extra funds offer maximum financial benefit. Will it affect future benefits? Many beneficiaries are questioning whether these deposits might affect future benefit amounts or cost of living adjustments. COLAs. Current information indicates that these are special one-time deposits and would not influence your regular benefit calculations or future COLAs. Your standard monthly benefits will continue as usual. What about new beneficiaries? For those just becoming eligible for Social Security, there's speculation that a cutoff date might be implemented, possibly requiring beneficiaries to have received benefits for a certain period before April 2025. This aspect will likely be clarified as we approach the deposit date. Security and scam. Security is a major concern with any significant financial distribution. The SSA is expected to implement extra security measures to safeguard beneficiaries from fraud and scams. Important reminder: the SSA will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information or payment in exchange for these deposits. Any such communication should be treated as a scam. Multiple benefits? For beneficiaries receiving multiple types of benefits, for example, both SSDI and SSI, current structures suggest that you would receive one set of deposits, regardless of how many benefit types you qualify for. However, this may be further refined in the final plans. Economic impact. On a broader scale, these deposits could provide a significant economic stimulus to local communities across the nation. When millions of beneficiaries receive these funds, the injection of money could generate positive ripple effects, supporting local businesses, community services, and the overall economic health of various regions. Best use of funds. Beneficiaries might be considering the best ways to use these funds. While individual circumstances will vary, ideas include necessary home repairs, essential medical equipment, building an emergency savings fund, paying down high-interest debt, investing in energy-efficient improvements to lower future expenses. The timing, April 2025, is particularly strategic, as spring often brings heightened expenses related to home maintenance and rising utility costs. Application process. Current information suggests that eligible beneficiaries might not need to apply separately for these deposits. However, it remains essential to monitor official SSA communications for any requirements or steps to ensure a smooth payment process. For caregivers or representative payees managing benefits for others, these deposits will follow the same procedures as regular benefits and should be handled under the same responsibilities. Looking ahead, some may wonder what these deposits could mean for future Social Security policies. Even though these are discussed as one-time payments, their implementation could set important precedents for how the SSA addresses economic challenges, potentially influencing future decisions on benefit adequacy and support during times of hardship. Final thoughts. As this developing situation evolves, it's crucial to stay informed about any updates or modifications to the plan. That's why I encourage you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you get the most up-to-date, accurate information as soon as it becomes available. Feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts on these potential deposits or any questions you may have. I read every comment and will address the most common ones in future updates. If you found this information helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps others find this vital update. And if you have tips for managing unexpected windfalls, share them in the comments. You might help someone else. Remember, while these deposits could provide significant financial support, it's essential to wait for official confirmation from the SSA before making any major financial decisions. Stay tuned for more updates as we approach April 2025. Consider consulting with a financial advisor to review your current financial plan in anticipation of these changes. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more important updates about your benefits and financial opportunities very soon.